So today I just did this spring makeup look for you guys. This is just really natural. It's dewy. It looks so fresh and pretty, and I hope that you guys like this tutorial. And yeah, if there's any other spring looks that you guys want to see, just let me know in the comments below. And if you guys want to see how I got this one, then just keep on watching. So to start, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Prime. This is for blur and redness control. For foundation, I'm going to use Revlon Colorstay. I'm going to start out with the Sigma Flat Top Kabuki, but I may change to a beauty blender or a sponge a little bit later. Okay, and for a light second layer, I'm just going to move to a Real Technique sponge. So now that my face is like super pale looking, I'm going to put on concealer, and I'm going to use Maybelline Superstay Better Skin. What is that on my face? No, you're not invited. So I put the concealer in all of the usual spots. I put it on my chin, my cupid's bow, my nose, my forehead, on my, underneath my eyes, and I did bring it up just a little bit on the nose because that will hide, like making your nose, like, there's like contours there that make your nose look a little bit wider. So we're just going to kind of highlight that just a little bit. And now I'm just going to blend it out. Set just underneath my eyes, I'm just going to use the Airspun loose powder. The only other place I'm going to set is on my eyelids, just so that none of the shadows that I use crease. I'm going to go ahead and lightly contour, and I'm going to do a cream one today. I may set it just a tiny bit with a powder, but to start I'm just going to use a cream one, and I'm just going to use the NYX Wonder Stick, and I think this is in light. Yeah, this is in light, and I'm just going to just lightly draw a line. I did that on both sides, and the reason I'm using a cream today is because I want to keep this as like natural looking as possible on the face, and that's also why I only set around my eyes and I didn't set anywhere else on my face, because I don't want this to look really heavy and cakey. I really want this to be like dewy and glowy because it is a spring look, and I'm just feeling like the dewiness right now. So I just am also, so that's why I'm just trying to use like mainly cream products as much as I can, and then I'm also just going to take just a little bit of this down the sides of my nose, and just like that. I'm also going to take a little bit of this on the bottom of my lip and a little bit up here. This trick to go around your lips, I know I look like I have a beard right now, but this trick I actually learned from Harush, which is like one of Kylie Jenner's makeup artists. She puts the contour around the top of the lip to make the lip look bigger. And I'm just going to use the Beauty Blender to blend all this out as well. you guys see that once that is blended out, it literally looks so natural and just like a very natural contour. I love it. Now I just want to bronze up a little bit of the rest of my face, just a tiny bit. So I'm just going to use the NYX highlighting and contouring palette, and I'm going to use these two shades right here. And because I want this to be as natural as possible, I dipped it into the bronzer and then I just kind of like wiped it off on a paper towel just so that it's not too harsh. And I'm just going to kind of just bring this very lightly around the temples and a little bit up into the hairline and onto the forehead. I'm using a super light hand because I want to be bronzed, but I want to be like naturally bronzed, you know, like I don't want it to be too much. Next, I'm just going to do my brows, and I'm just going to use the Anastasia Dipbrow. I probably will either speed this up or cut it out just because I have done my brows on camera like a million times, so yeah. Okay, so now moving on to the eyes, I'm just going to use MAC Painterly Paint Pot as a primer. So I'm barely going to be using anything on the eyes, but what I am going to be using is the bronzer that I used on my forehead because I all just kind of want the whole look to tie in together and be very like bronzy. So I'm going to use the same colors that I used to bronze my forehead. I'm going to just take those colors on this Sigma brush right here. This is the E35. I am taking this super lightly to begin with, so barely any product, and just kind of blending that in the crease. And then I'm just going to take a blending brush with no product and just blend that out because I want this to be super soft and there to be no harsh lines. Taking that same brush with just a little bit more product on the brush, I'm now just going to focus this really like right in that crease. So just focusing this a little bit lower than where I applied it the first time. And then once again, I'm just going to blend. So that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow. What I'm going to do is now, because I want like pretty much my whole face to be really highlighted, I'm going to use Soft and Gentle to highlight the brow bone. And then what I'm going to do, just to create just a tiny bit of definition on my upper lash line, I'm just going to smudge just a little bit of a brown liner just on like the outer corner of the eye, very close to the lash line. I only brought that in about halfway on the eyelid, and then to kind of smudge it out even further, I'm going to take this eyeshadow from MAC. This is called Mystery, and I'm just going to smudge that out just a little bit. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and put on mascara. Okay, so after I put on my mascara, the next step is to put on falsies. I wanted to keep this really light. You don't have to put on falsies. I always put on falsies just because my natural lashes are basically like non-existent, and I just feel like it doesn't look right like if I don't have lashes on. So I'm going to be putting on lashes, and the lashes that I'm using are the Ardell Wispies stacked with Demi Wispies, and this is just one of my favorite combination of lashes, and this is like what I use all the time. So yeah. While I wait for the lashes to dry, I am just going to take the two bronzer shades I used again, and I'm going to just put a little bit of that on my lower lash line. And then just to give my lower lash line just a tiny bit more definition, I am going to go in with that Mystery eyeshadow again, just the eyeshadow on a really small smudger brush. I'm just going to smudge that right on the lashes. I'm also going to put a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes as well. And taking Soft and Gentle again, I'm just going to put this in my tear duct for a highlight. My eyes are now done, and I am just going to finish off the rest of my face. So to kind of define my cheeks just a little bit more, I'm just going to go in with this color right here from NYX. Dipped the brush in the contour color once or twice, and then I even wiped it off because I already have a little bit of definition here from the cream contour. I don't want to like overdo it. I just want just a tiny bit more definition. So I'm just using also like a really fluffy brush as well. And I'm just going to lightly just add a little bit more color. And I'm just doing the same thing with the nose, just going over that lightly but with a really fluffy brush and barely any product. For a blush, because I want to keep this fairly bronzy, I'm just going to take MAC's Trace Gold. I'm going to start kind of like at the back of my cheeks and just kind of work it towards the apples of my cheeks. For a highlight, I'm going to take a little bit of Benefit's What's Up. I'm taking a little bit of that on the tip of my beauty blender, and I'm just going to put this on my cheekbones. Now, like I did with the rest of my face, pretty much anything that I use like a cream product for, I'm going to set with the powder. So I'm just going to take a little bit of Soft and Gentle and just set over that cream highlight. This is a lot of highlight, but I did want something super dewy, almost like strobe-like, but not quite. My brows into place, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys like two different lip options. The first one is if you guys just wanted like a very like glossy nude lip, I'm just going to use NYX Emancipated. It's very light. So here is the first lip. I feel like if you guys want to do a nude glossy lip, I feel like this is so beautiful for spring and summer. I feel like it goes with the look really well because it's very like glossy and highlighted and everything. It just kind of like looks really, really beautiful. So this is one of the options, and yeah. Okay guys, so if the angles look different or anything looks like a little strange, or like the camera's further away, or my hair looks different or anything like that, I actually thought I had been recording like the second lip, and I didn't record it. I don't know what happened. It just didn't record. And it is like 5 o'clock now in the afternoon, and I finished filming at like 1. In the time that I was not recording, I was like working out and stuff, so I am sorry if I look different. I had to like throw back on the shirt and like kind of make myself halfway presentable, since I did work out in between this clip and the last clip. But anyways, I just wanted to just like throw that out there, that if this looks any different, that's why. It wasn't recording, so I have to film this again. So anyways, for the lip, I don't have a lip liner that kind of like matches the lipstick that I'm going to use perfectly. So the lip liner I'm going to use is Pinky from NYX. And I'm just going to kind of go over my lips very lightly. Okay, and then the actual lipstick that we're going to use is called Fire from NYX, and it's like kind of like a hot red slash pink. And just to brighten that up just a little bit in the center, I'm going to take MAC's, this is Viva Glam Nicki. And there is the finished lip. Okay, you guys, and that is it for my spring makeup tutorial. I think this is my second one so far. So I hope that you guys like this one. This one's just a little bit more natural and fresh and dewy looking, with more of like a bold lip or a nude lip option. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy this makeup look. And if you guys did enjoy this makeup look and you guys want to see more videos from me, please subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.